All right, let's finish up this piece here for Blender Challenge 12, Health and Medical. And I'm going to create this stuff. And I'm going to call the scene pretty much done unless I decide to do something else on the floor. So I'm just going to focus on that and look at it from the front. And let's just select that and bring the 3D cursor there. And then see what we're going to do. I'll turn that off for now. Okay, so we have these little switches. I can't see them too well, and you may not be able to see them in here. It looks like they just stick out straight. I might do something a little different, however, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's just bring in a plane. Let's just get back to this. Okay. And we will see how big these are. Okay. I need 3 of these. Everything can be adjusted in size a little bit later. So let's extrude that out. And it kind of looks like they just push in. Yeah, I could just do that. It could be very simple like this. Put that 0.02, maybe 1. You know, maybe we are going to go simple for now. Let's get rid of this back face and pull that in and see what it would be like if we had 3 of these. Now this thing looks like it needs a weighted normal and maybe auto smooth. I could be wrong. Select that and let's put an array on this. We'll go with the negative X. We'll give it a little bit of space. We'll put 3 and then we'll check that out. On the other hand, there's that idea. And then these ones. It looks like there's just a glow in here. But it also looks like there's another level to them, sort of like this. Here's what I was thinking. Let's turn that off for the moment. It also looks like there's this. You know, and that might look okay as well. Let's move everything down a little bit so there'd be more room for text. So down here, some text there. And maybe we'll space these out differently. Back to that. Okay, we got a circle with that and maybe an extrusion there. Okay. Let's go for 18. Probably put a subdivision on that. I'm not sure, but I might. Okay, how big is that one? Okay, looks almost like twice the height of that. So I'll do that for the moment and then we'll see. Okay, so let's just E and S, come out, and then we'll see. Come on like this, and it'll come out a bit. just going to go F. Extrude that back in. Let's recalculate outside. Just have a look at that. Maybe I don't want this coming out so far. Let's go ahead and bevel these edges. Control B, pull 1, 2, maybe try Control 1. Throw down some edge loops to tighten that up. Now is that the right? Okay. Let's scale Shift Y, make it a bit smaller. And I'm going to look down from the top actually in wireframe, and I'm going to pull this out a bit further. Okay. Position is lower than these other things. Now that's a lot of room there. It seems rather small. But there is the text above it, and then there is a lot of space. So I'm going to zoom out a bit and just get a general sense of this thing. If I had it like that, I might want to give this a bit more room, like this, and then these even more. Okay, let's do something about this. I am going to zoom back in again. And it looks like we have sort of an outer frame. And then it looks like we have like rectangles and squares. And that's it. Let's make a start on that. Equal on the top and the bottom, something like this. Okay, let's go into number 1, vertex selection. Shift Control B to bevel. Pull and put 5 edges there maybe. Now, if I inset, you just have to be careful. You don't pull it in too much that it overlaps. If I pulled into there, is that wide enough for it? I don't think so. So instead of that, I'll go E and S, and I'll come in. And the only thing to be aware of is the pulling may not be equal in the X and the Z in this case. So I like the Z, I like the X. So I had to go SZ, pull it back a bit, and just get it as even as I feel like I can. Let's pull it out from the surface there. Let's take that, delete that face. And I would have this. Pull out a bit more and extrude back. Select it all, Alt N, recalculate outside. I can tell by the coloration it wasn't quite right. Now that may be a little deep, so we'll see. But I would have this general shape here. And maybe a little bit more round than the original, but that's okay. So we're going to go back into this device, this piece here, and I'm going to select those edges. This one I don't need, it'll be pushed into the back. So let's bevel, Control B, and there's 1, 2, 3, probably good enough. I'll shade smooth on that, and I'm just going to focus on that piece there, and I'll delete the back. In number 3, face selection, Shift Alt and click there, and delete those faces. I'm going to press the slash key, bring everything back, because I do want to see where I'm at. And slide these over. Let me check the distance. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I'll work on the spacing. As I look at this, it doesn't look quite wide enough now. And so I'm going to come in here, and in face selection number 3, I'm going to Shift Alt and click on one of these edges here to get the middle. Let's press the period key to focus on that. But I'm going to Control plus and come out until I hit the surface there. And I'm going to scale, but not in the Y. I'm going to scale Shift Y. Make it a little bit more like that. Now, I might click bevel, and that'll help with the shading a little bit. And weighted normal. And auto smooth. And I'll have that. And to get rid of this fastening here, I'll come back to the bevel, and I'll switch it from none to angle. Okay, so let's position this stuff. I am going to actually cut this array back a little bit, and I'm going to move it out, and I'll have this space similar to this space. Then I'll take these guys and I'll make them a little bit less, like that. And I'll take that guy and swing him over. Okay, something along those lines. Now, hopefully I don't need anything above and below that. Okay. So that being the case, let's just grab this stuff and pull it over. Let's get rid of the array for now. Set the origin and geometry. I might just use this piece in here if I can, and get rid of this top piece, and then we'll just see if this is the shape that I want. Control plus X faces, and then I'll Shift Alt to click that edge after big face. In fact, I don't even need it like that now that I think about it. I'm going to select that and Control plus, I think, is that what I did? Yeah. And then just select that and do that, and scale this in the X, and we'll scale it up to the size. Not sure I want to do it this way, and only have that, or if I want to do a slightly more in-depth design for it. I may not. I may just do those and the blackies. So let's save. Let's put on an array in the X. Let's go for 3, and let's give it a little bit of space. How much space is in here? Yeah, there's a little bit of space in between them. Shorter, and I think I'm just going to copy them and pull them up here and scale these in the Z. A little bit more rectangular than they are square, which is perfect for me. Might just go with something like this. Shift D. Oops, I may have moved something. I think I did. Okay, I'm just shaping them a little bit more, go to the way that I think I would want them. Now, let's go into this bevel and put angle on there and shade smooth. Oh, no, nothing. Okay, shading is a little bit off, so we'll weighted normal and auto smooth. Okay, now I want to make that a little bit bigger. this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's put the shadow on. Turn this off and just have a look at that. Very simple modeling, admittedly, but hopefully with textures, it'll all look like it fits. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that is that. I think for the modeling, that's what I wanted to achieve. I may do a sci-fi floor, but I may not in this particular challenge. I've been asked if I would show some UV unwrapping. And so I think I will leave it at that for this video and call these models done. And in the next video, maybe I will unwrap one of these and show how you could put textures on. So I'll talk about that in the next video. But that's it for modeling those 3 medical devices. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time.